I need a lot of iron in this world, so today I'm turning this hill into a stunning iron farm tower. If this works, we will never have to mine iron again. First things first, I need to gather up the resources I have and work out what I need to go and collect. I started the journey in the snowy taiga biome collecting spruce leaves, snow and a little bit of dirt. We are getting there slowly. What else do we need? I could do with going to find a lush cave so I can get some moss. I need a bit more mossy cobble. I need to go to the nether really. Maybe I'll change the material to something that we have, and then in the future once I've got it. Otherwise I'll probably end up dying. I really need some more wheat, so I might actually plant this field so that this can grow and we'll have plenty then. And also it'll look really nice. This would be so much easier with shulker boxes and an elytra as well actually. Maybe next episode we'll go and do that. I need to go to the nether first, get the blaze rods, and then get the ender pearls, find the end, and kill the dragon so we can get some wings and some shulker boxes, because that would make the next build that I'm planning so much easier. Like, this is a proper throwback, like old school Minecraft, running everywhere and chests everywhere. What the hell? I didn't know you could get a disc. Oh my god. That is too dangerous for me right now. Oh my, I hate this place. Get me out. Whilst I was here, I decided to collect a few ender pearls. What a shot. I then went out on a mission to find a lush cave, because we need the moss for the build. Yo, moss. Technically, I don't even need the lush cave. Let's go. Where do I even begin? Do I start from the top and build the tower, or do I work my way up, terraforming, doing the path, and then finally doing the iron farm? Like, I think that makes the most sense. The farm is built, as you can see in the background over there. The only thing now is we need the villagers to make the bloody farm work, which is going to be a slight problem. I've got one in there, and I have one, I think, in that house. Oh, I do have a third, but I'm thinking if I use... Wait, how many villagers do I need? 3 villagers. There's one in there, one there, and one here, and I need 3. And if I use them all up, well, then it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get villagers for a villager breeder and the village and trading hall. So I'm thinking I'm going to build just... maybe I just build a villager breeder down here or something. And then we can take our villagers from there for the iron farm, and we'll still have some in the area, so I won't have to go... There is another village over there and just over there, but it just saves taking them through the nether, even though we'll have to take them through the nether to get them up there. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. Oh, look at him with his copper armor on. That's new. Oh no. I left Am I a flipping idiot? Where did matey boy go? What the hell? No. Come on, mate. What are you doing? You idiot. Are you mental? Ah, screw you. Go and die then. Have you got a death wish? Why would you just run off down a fucking cave? Alright, come on, mate. We really need you now. Bloody Dave's wandered off down this cave. So, there we have it. Finally, after many hours of working on this thing, the iron farm is pretty much complete. I mean, we have, well, I've got to put in the moss, although I haven't got enough, so I need to make a moss farm and then gonna texture this a little bit. And I've done like the trees and the terraforming a little bit, but it's not fully complete. You can see a few holes there, and I'd still want to add some other little bits, some other smaller details to the build. I've just added these lights as well, just to light up the path and try and stop those bloody creepers. Also, I don't really like that. I might add a half slab on there. Another tree sort of blends, ties it in with the area that we've already built. Oh, come off the path. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this one's turned out. I'll show you it from a few different angles as well. Really nice view as well from up here, like that's spawn just over there. So if we can get some stuff built in around here, some farms and fields, some little buildings and stuff, not too crazy. This is going to be like sort of out of town. I have big plans, but yeah, we've got this as well. First time I've ever built what's it called? Auto crafter. So that's working. We've got one for the bone mill and turn it into blown blocks, and one for the iron. So yeah, the view from up here is really nice. Still need to build another bridge there, a few bridges. I've got plans. I'm going to build a big castle up on this hill, and I'm going to do like a pine forest over here and sort of maybe bring it down this way with a path, so wrapping up around this way. So this area is going to be an Enderman. Yeah, this area is going to be really nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the castle in the next episode or if we're going to do that, yeah, in the 4th episode or something, because I've still got a lot of stuff to do. Like, I've done this, but this was such a nightmare with no shulker boxes or elytra wings, so I'll probably go and do that very soon, just to make building a lot easier. I'm going to make the villager trading hall inside the castle, so that'll be the purpose of the castle, other than it just looking really cool and being the sort of centerpiece of this part of the world anyway. Yeah, really happy with this one actually. It looks really cool. Definitely the best iron farm that I've built so far, looks wise. I have put this little platform up here just because I have done some AFK. I was thinking of building a chunk loader so that I don't have to waste any days just sat at the farm. So that might be something I add in the future. But I'll show you a few different angles of the build as well. Yeah, I must have ran past this, but I built a little cart as well with some iron. I mean, it's alright. I was thinking of adding a horse on a lead, so the horse sort of can sit here. That's why I've put that down on there. I did try and add a little seat, but I don't know, I couldn't really think of anything. I sort of thought about adding this pressure plate just to give it a little bit more, I don't know, depth. And then I was thinking of adding an item frame with a block as well, just so that little bit sticks up. I don't know. It's just an idea anyway. Yeah, this is the farm from this angle. Looks pretty nice. I mean, I've added a few little buttons. I don't know if you can sort of see them. And I changed this a little bit. I really struggled because the size of the farm is a set size. Like, you need it that big. And I felt like it was just too straight. It was too rectangular. And so it took me a while to get it to where it is, really. And I'm pretty happy with it. I've taken out, there was like a circle of the tiled deep slate brick along there. And I've taken that out now, and I added a little bit of height into those corners. And I think the shape of it now feels a lot better, and the proportion of everything. I struggled because I also didn't want to build it too stupidly big. And it to feel out of place with what's going to be built in the future as well. But yeah, I like the terraforming, the few trees. I might add a few more, just a little bit lower as well. Yeah, so cool. It's nice actually that like lines up with this. A little bit off. Sort of here, that lines up. Which is really cool actually. Didn't plan that or anything. So we would want to keep this line of sight, I think, open maybe. I don't know. And then maybe as you walk through, it disappears behind something that goes here, and then when you come round, it would pop out again. That is going to do it for today's episode. But before I go, I've got one question. I was wondering if you think the dark oak fence or the wall. I'm sort of leaning towards the fence. I think it just ties in better and looks nicer. Because before I did have the deep slate tile slab, but it was just too thick. You couldn't really see over, whereas this is a lot better for the view. But yeah, just leave a comment down below which you think. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you made it this far, please leave a like, because it really helps, especially since I've just started. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one.